are hanging out on the edge and just waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting until finally you get to the late game. You still have 4 up, you're playing from the edge, and you have to have that 1 or 2 big fights that you have to come out on top of. But whereas Oath is sending it to the center and they're just getting battered and beaten from the very early time and just kind of losing players here and there, and they're making it late, sure, but it just doesn't seem like it's putting them in the best position to win. And this is a team that plays the edge like naturally all the time.
Oh, Tianba's about to see a lot of players, and do they commit? It looks like they are. Afreeca Freecs are out on foot, and now they're chasing down M200, so he's in all kinds of trouble. Peeks the corner, gets 1. Oh, he gets 2, the third! Just evades his vision. But an incredible try there. That opens up opportunity very far to the extremities on any corner of the map. You always have the chance of it. It's why there's still value in having those more centralized drops.
Yeah, I mean they definitely have a plan for this. I mean, if you any team that drops on the extremities, you always have a plan for things if it goes on the complete opposite side of where you want to be. And FaZe for sure, no exception there. I can see Gen.G starting to make their way in, taking this high ground just to the north of North Leonis, doing a little bit of scouting. DA, for their part, coming in on the south side, free and clear for the most part, up until you get to T1. But this is not free and clear. Oh, no.
If not, well, I blame you guys at home.
Do you believe?
Oh.
Take a picture, take a screenshot, because you're not going to see that very often. 4 a.m. retreating away from a fight. That is not something that happens every day. So props to Buriram and props to 4 a.m. for realizing the situation that they're in and the lobby that they're in and just not wasting the time or potential loss there. As Adder will go down to Shandian. T1 having 3 in the compound. They're going to take a few shots at TSG on the passing. Shandian gets knocked very, very low, but it's not going to be enough to get the knock.
It doesn't often go towards Los Leones. It may move a little further south, but for now, DA going to be, I was going to say gifted Shinboy after such a great performance last map. Just going to be found so quickly this time.
Special event going on for console players, so keep an eye out for that. Meanwhile, the circle will pop over, and we're getting the hard Eastern shift here. AF looking nice.
Yeah, I mean, look, the amount of times we see that garage being such a pinpoint on the way through on this sort of circle, we'll see all the teams now having to full send. This might be blind sending too, keep in mind. They've not been able to scout this out well. I'm seeing a lot of teams now in the cars on the move up here and try and work towards DAMWON. That could be a potential option for them. Zenith again going to lose out on Roth here. A rough game for them.
It looks like Kickstart might not be too far behind, and it'll be the shot from long, and that's going to be it for him. Poonage going to be the last hope left for Zenith as he will try to survive a little bit longer. Or DAMWON, should the circle play weirdly, but no, they're looking nice.
Was that petrol station in the north? It still keeps it in, but actually FaZe, Afreeca Freecs, happy. You'll live there in almost this weird symbiotic relationship. It will work, but if you try and get inside, there's a problem. Now, under could be the first target they go for. Kale's watching the front, and you have then one player tucked down, prone down in case they need some support, some help. They can kind of hold that entrance. So again, Buriram, they're aggressive though. These guys like a push, and they might just take the push, but keep in mind the positions are very favorable towards DAMWON. They should win this fight if they don't make mistakes, but that's easier said than done. The underhand nade could be the death of them. Already Kale's found connect. See, this is not looking good. Kale's found another. This is very much in favor towards DAMWON. They are in the perfect position to hold this. There goes TSM. Iroh finally found by Rustamar, and now the response is brutal. Finally they appear, and it's nades, it's rifles, it's everything the DAMWON wanted.
And Kale's still running the DBS as well, and Godmeow still alive for Buriram. He's across the street though, nowhere near being able to help his squad. Meanwhile, LG Divine going to take a little bit of damage here from Tianba, but DA is going to be their protector from the southern side. They've got a nice little wrap going on here. They're going to find Lin Shun. They're going to find Lorena, and it's down to just Mings. But he needs to be careful, though. Divine could come up here at any point and start third-partying them.
This is what we were saying about the compound. As soon as you try and leave it, you're going to have problems, and that's exactly as to why. Smash on the great rotation with DA to hold that ridgeline, and now we're seeing the desperation plays come out. Gen.G, mad send. Maybe a good scout, though. That is a little shack that's free. It's got some hard cover. Get into it. And now Ence, the Finns in the background finally make their appearance. Tixu there finding Pio. At least going to make it a little bit trickier for Gen.G. Godfrey, you got a little delivery there? Post it through. Oh, that is going to be a molly and a half.
It's a very special delivery. Well, Oath in a little bit of trouble now. They're kind of pinched on the northern side here. Ence and Afreeca both sending shots over in their area. They do have vehicles to use, so we'll see where they decide to go. Petrichor Road, meanwhile, oh my God, smash. Don't do it to him. The quick turn. Code Marco going to take a few shots into him from XDD, a.k.a. Ike's left. Meanwhile, Dang Shay going to take the shots into Petrichor Road. So three-way fight going on the southern side with Petrichor right in the center.
This nade could be mad as well if it works well enough. A bit too far that time. It could have maybe got the flush. That one will work. Star-Lord going to show you how it's done.
Good eyes on Song Yang and under. Managed to pick him out. Now Akkad and Hank is still alive. And what is going on with FaZe? Oh, the push finally comes from Divine, but being repelled fantastically by the FaZe Clan. Levi's the last one up.
Oh, Levi's though. Did he get the flush on that? I don't think he did. There are reses to be had, but while this happens, Afreeca Freecs weren't far away. If they, oh yeah, no, they were in that fight still. They were still in that battle with DAMWON, so that's still a problem. They're down to just one player. This is a horrible battle for both sides, both in dire scenarios now, and you can see pressure coming around from everywhere. And Zia's going to work his way out, hit the deck, try and get him maybe a med off or something. Uber instantly looked that way to make sure no one could maybe capitalize on FaZe during this fight. The reses are still coming out, but Pack Caps, Oath, still trying to stay alive. DA coming in line as well, finding T1. This is still going on. Oath's rotation was fantastic. We were saying we want to see Oath maybe catch a win on this one.
They are wanting to fight this one through if they can get it that way. While 4 a.m. going to try to hold off Ence as they try to push through. Crazy. Going to take one. Oh, the seat swap Diggory did it to him.
Now for Ence, now down to 2 players standing. This is a problem. 4 a.m. are down to 2 as well. It's 2v2 on this side, but looks like DA are about to crest over the top. That's going to be DA's. Just raining down fire towards potentially 4 a.m. Actually, no, it's Rustamar. It's Squeaky. Metralius, like a dagger in the back to Europe. They just want in. They don't care who it is. Diggory does find Godfrey in the meantime. This looks like 4 a.m. are done for, and they are. FaZe found the final member of Afreeca Freecs as well, and that is a devastating dip down. We're down to 5 teams here. FaZe still with 4 alive. It looks like Oath in a good position too with 4 standing. Ence down to 2. There is so much still to be seen here.
DA is just farming right now, but FaZe starting to make their way down to the south. They're going to run into TSG snaking though. Volleybear going to find Fuzzface right off the bat. Uba tries to drop prone, see if he can maybe trade it out. Volleybear again, no, it's Shandyan as TSG just lighting him up. But Metralius will come up over the top, and he's going to do it again to the European brothers. And there's a nice Molotov from Gustav. But what else can he do? He's the last player up. Meanwhile, Oath still 4 strong. Ence down to 2. And DA, look at this. I mean, they are just dominating everybody from the southern side.
I mean, if kills meant anything, they'd be doing great. It's 15. 15 kills, 7 on Smash. Luckily for the rest of the lobby, doesn't mean much unless you get all the kills. Now you can see the molly. That's a dirty molly coming through, but it was traded out. So we are down to 4 teams. TSG, Ence, DA, and Oath. Oath with 4 players alive. DA with 3. And good sense coming in.
And they've got really, really good position here. Now, DA has a pretty good position themselves. This hill on the southern side, they can just keep peeking up over the top. And Molotov going to fall a little bit flat. But now Relo putting himself in nice position to get this final grenade, maybe. It'll be enough. He's going to find 1. He's going to find 2.
Great play coming out there, but we have to see, is there a reply from DA? Can they isolate any of those slightly more aggressive plays? Yes! Metralius pings Pack Caps from underneath the vehicle. And now Oath might be kind of a little worried about this, but Rello, he is on the lower side of the hill. If he's able to crest that, he could do damage, but there is still that snake in the grass. And now down to just a 3v3 on both sides.
And if Oath is positioned well, if they have good vision and they spot them before DA spots them, could win that 1v1. And you can see DA now turning their attention more towards Shandyan here. I think they want to try to wrap around on this eastern side, or at least not risk losing one to them.
Again, tense scenario. Oath need to start working their way up here as well. They've got the nades out. It looks like this could be time to start engaging. Rello, happy to send this. Metralis going to just ping a flashback. They are better geared, at least with utility on DA's side. But eyes on Rello. He's creeping real close here. The smoke wall goes up. Going to try and isolate that snake. Allow them to funnel the attention towards one fight. Mert, though, he's going to be dragged into that fight on the side. This could be the go signal for Oath. If you hear that fight starting, you want to get involved. Rello's right there as well. They do not know it, and this could be the surprise. The ace up the sleeve. Metralis finds one, no trade yet. Snakers goes down. DA hold the line. Maybe some more. Fire comes in from Mert, but a trade. Balefrost gets him. Oath right back in it. Rello up and over the top. He's got another. This is huge work. And now it's just Smash. 2 snakes left. Oath with 2 alive. This is madness between these two.
Well, Shanjian is actually going to spot him out, and that's going to be it for DA. And now Oath has to turn their attention towards Shanjian. They've got 2 up. They've got Shanjian right against the blue. Is Shanjian just going to go down? No, he's making his way in. He wants it. He wants to try to pull off the 1v2.
He's got the flash. He puts it through. And they are blind as anything. Rello is the only one with HP here. Shanjian's got the side. The cross out on that smoke. Timing's everything. Rello now going to lean forward. He's got one. Oh my god, he gets both! Heartbreak for Oath at the end, but Triumph, incredible play.